right, I cleaned up and organized my beads from Fifi Studio. I just wanted to show you quickly how I organize and I go through my beads. So I have two different containers I use. I have this clear acrylic one, and I organize them by color family. So this is, I will mix the different brands that I get. So if I buy from Domi 5 or a Fifi Studios or a DPC collection, I will mix them based on the color. So this one is my Star Bee and the teal and brown mix from Domi 5. So, and I'll just keep on adding or taking away based on that. I will keep some charms in here if I know I want it to be a certain theme. And usually this would be all brown, but I really think the teal really goes well. And I don't have a lot of teal, so I just added that one in there. I have my pinky ones in, and pinky and purple ones in a thing, and I mix the two. I put the unicorn in together and some special, along with some of my Domi 5 stuff. And then these are, they come out per the season. They have Christmas ones, fall ones, and they stack really well from the Dollar Tree, and they're $1.50, and they got lids. I probably should put them in based on what they are, but I have a Christmas lid with this one, but it works and I can still see what the color is. So that's kind of two ways I organize my beads. My smaller beads, I will put them in these little containers from Dollar Tree. They're Dollarama in Canada. They're $3. And I'll just show you this since I've already started before I start making. These are some of my smaller beads that I'll use to make pins for cross stitching on pillows and stuff, which I will show you a video of that here shortly. So my smaller ones will go in here. I made some of these recently, which I'll show you those again too. Yeah, so that's kind of how I store my beads at this point. It's not a perfect system, but it's a system that works for me right now as I grow my collection of beads. So let us work with some of these beads and create a keychain. I call them a keychain, but they can be dangles for your journals, your planners, your mini albums for scrapbooking. That you go on. I make these for backpacks, or you can use them for a purse. I would probably put this on a little bit larger purse because it is a little bit longer. So the difference between a regular keychain and this one is this, we are hiding the string, and the tassel is at the end, but you could put an acrylic piece at the end. You could put a bigger bead at the end, whatever you want, but I'm doing tassels with these ones. So this is the teal and brown one I made with a lobster clasp. You can also, if you are a sewer or a cross stitcher and you want to bling up your scissors, these are really great scissor dangles that you can, or scissor fobs, I guess they call them, you could add. Okay, so this is the teal and brown mix. So I'm going to show you how to hide this. So, and here is using the dark cuckoo collection from Fifi Studios along with the pink unicorn, and then I just had a Kuromi silicone focal in my stash, so I did this with a black clasp. So that's, I think this is one of my favorites. These two are my favorites, but the poo is going to be really cute too. So what you're going to need for these is some tassel or something you want to put at the end. I got these tassels at Temu. It's a variety pack. Comes in a bunch of different colors. You're going to need some 1.55 m string. This is nylon, but you could use the wire. You could use I wouldn't use elasticy. You don't want it too elasticy, but I like this 1.5 mm nylon, and you can burn the ends and do things with the nylon as compared to the elastic. You need some scissors. I always have a little pokey tool just in case I need to take something apart or anything like that. A beading needle is also really good. I just don't have mine here right now, so I am not going to use that. And then you're going to want a torch for the ends. So we'll do that. I'm just going to move these beads out of the way. I got a bunch of them here. I have a variety of beads here. I'm just going to put the camera so you can see them a bit better and not have so much glare. Sorry about that. So I took some Fifi beads. I have some silicone beads. I have a little yellow tassel at the end. There's no real exact length you need to have it, but you want it so you can double it over. And and then you're going to tie the end like we normally do on the thing. Take the loop and go through the clasp. And then if you don't have a beading needle and you're going to be putting this through without a beading needle, you're going to want one with a fairly big circle, so you're not fighting it. So like the square ones are really good because they have a really big hole, and these ones are really good as well. So I'm going to start and end with the little honeycomb bead here. I've already done this. If you really want to see how to do it, you can watch one of my other videos how to loop it, but it's fairly simple. So and I always have a variety because I just don't know what I want. But let's kind of like bead some things and see what it looks like. And then you're going through both sets of the beads. And you want it when you usually do the knot, you're going to have an uneven. You're going to want to snip it so it's easier so they're equal and you can go through it. That's why I always make sure you always have a lot of extra, just so it will go through simpler. Okay, let's do this one. Let's go right through the middle. No. Let's do a star one. Is that gonna look funny? Let's do this one. That's a cute one. So we've kind of got a pattern going. So then you can start putting these through. And see, the ends are a little frayed. You can, if you want them to go in a little easier, you can just use your little torch and then use your little fingers and they will come together and not fray so much. Okay, let's do, I think I don't want the dark brown. I think we're gonna go with this. All right, and I think we're gonna use this little guy. I was gonna use this one, but I think this is a really good pen topper because it's so tiny. So I'll use that instead. Okay, so we got kind of a design going. Okay, should we add a square? We haven't done a square yet. Just to change it up a little bit. Decided not against the dark brown, but maybe I should have done the dark brown. We'll see here. Maybe we won't do that one. Maybe we'll go back to these ones. Okay. Okay, and this is an acrylic bead, not a silicone. It looks silicone-y just because it's matte. Let's add a heart just to change it up a little bit. Yeah, that's cute. It's a longer one. It's gonna be a little bit longer. You know what? Let's not make it as long. Let's It's almost getting too long. Let's add this bead just to give it something a little different. Or let's do a yellow square instead. Maybe that'll look better. Yeah. And then, because that bear is quite, well, I don't like that. It doesn't sit in there well. Let's do the funky star. Let's see what that looks like. I don't like that one either. I'm not sure what I want in here. What's this one look like? Oh, this is a little bit different. It's like a rounded edge. Let's see what that looks like. Sometimes beading, if you had the needle, it'd be a lot easier, but I don't always want to go buy special things if I don't have to. Okay, that looks cute. Oh, let's put it the right way though. It has a word on it and you don't want it backwards because it'll look a little funny. Okay. Okay, that looks kind of cool. I'm almost thinking it might be a little bit too long already. It seems a little bit longer than I want it. Let's see. We'll end it with that last one here because it's a nice thick one to go through. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit different because I'll do 2 beads instead. So we're going to do 2 beads like this, and then the bear, just to make it not so long where you're not gonna, okay, much better. And then we're going to add, because we want that still. We'll add, is that heart? It'll look funny going through. Let's see. Let's add a little bit of more brown on here. Just to, no, I gotta have a round bead on here. Okay. Let's add this little guy here. What's that look like? Oh yeah, that's cute. Much better. And then we'll add the little silicone guy, or the little honeycomb guy at the bottom. Very cute. And then we're gonna add our tassels. Okay, so now you got it threaded like this. You put it, and now you're gonna go through 2 beads here. One, this one's gonna go very easily because it's perfect size. And this one I'm gonna do separately since I don't have the needle. My needle is coming and I don't have it yet. So I'm gonna thread this one through and then pull it tight. And then I'm going to thread this one through. And sometimes you just gotta improvise. Okay, come on. There we go. Sometimes I just hold it really far like this. It's really tight in this one. This one is, but I don't want to not have it. If I would have picked a square one, it would have been easier. There we go. Now I can feel it coming through. There. Okay, they're through. And now you want to pull it tight so you do not see the string and it looks tight all the way. Okay, and now that you have it tight, you're going to take it and you're going to tie and pull tight like this. And then you're going to tie a knot and pull tight. I tried 3 and it just was too bulky. You just want to do twice and pull tight. Okay, and then you're going to use your scissors and cut as close as you possibly can to the knot. And you can always get closer, just cut the first one. So you are going to throw, you have a little bit of waste here, but then you're not fighting a short thing. I'd rather throw a little bit of waste away than, and then you're going to pull tight and you're going to cut some more. And then I'm going to use my torch and torch the ends so you're not going to see it. Just be careful because you can burn the bead. Okay, just put it together. And you can use your pokey tool to help some of the extra string to go in. There we go. So here is our Pooh themed one here. And again, if you don't like the little knot, you can, I just try and push it through. Or cut it some more, you can try that too. Okay, there we go. And there's your charm and ready to go on your backpack or planner or on your journal. Okay, let's look at all 3 together before I end. And again, these are 2 different varieties. This one's a bit longer because this bear is so much longer. But you can make them all different sizes. So we got 3 using the Fifi Studio beads. And I will try and link Fifi below, and as well as Dolby 5 and where I buy my beads. Thank you. Have a great day.